MMA guys and YouTubers. He's gonna continue to look good and shine. But once he fights a real fighter, a real fighter that can really fight, it's not gonna be good.
Floyd Mayweather didn't just speak, he fired a warning shot. He said Jake Paul keeps looking sharp because he's fighting MMA guys and YouTubers, not real boxers. But the second he steps in front of a true fighter, Mayweather said everything will collapse. And he didn't hold back. Floyd called Jake Paul's fight with Mike Tyson a disgrace. Not just because of the result, but because a legend like Tyson.
All right, Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul was by its nature a horrible fight. Right from the start, it was just awful. Mike almost fell down during his walkout.
A man who gave everything to boxing was dragged into a circus, both in the ring and in the courtroom. Mayweather said promoters don't care about the fighters, don't care about the legacy, don't care about the fans. It's all money, he said. They're selling a lie. And now it's catching up to them. And for the first time in a long time, the boxing community is divided straight down the middle.
Like this. First of all, if you're a boxer and you're not taking note or notice of what Jake Paul is doing, because he made $40 million last year.
Then came Roy Jones Jr., another icon, another voice of reason. He said if boxers aren't paying attention to Jake Paul's moves, they're asleep, because Jake made $40 million last year, not by being the best, but by understanding the game outside the ring. But Jones didn't stop there. He said if the allegations around the Tyson fight are true, then Jake Paul is disrespecting everything legends like him and Tyson built. Pause. If we don't draw a line now, Jones warned, nothing will stop boxing from turning into a total mockery. Ironically, he also gave Jake credit. He said Jake's skills are improving. His discipline is real. And any fighter who ignores how Jake uses social media to elevate himself is missing the biggest blueprint in modern boxing.
What he's doing is, kind of cool if he can continue to steal money and they match him the way they match him. I can't knock his hustle. So if they can match him the way how they've been matching him, more power to him.
Jake Paul, who is usually quick to clap back, has suddenly gone quiet. No comment on Mayweather, no direct response to Roy Jones Jr., nothing. His team denies all allegations, but Jake himself hasn't said a word. And that silence is louder than any press conference. Fans are wondering, is he avoiding the fire, or is he letting the storm pass on purpose? Either way, his entire reputation, everything he built, is now hanging by a thread.
You should pay attention to what the hell he's doing outside of the ring. You understand me? Then if you better yourself inside the ring and use what he's teaching you outside the ring, then you probably can do what he's doing. Because he's doing a hell of a job of teaching you guys how to use social media to up your grade. You understand? If you don't take that lesson, then you're crazy. Second, he has done much better with his skills. His skill level is definitely increasing. And I see it from fight to fight. And I love what I'm seeing. Love the fact that he's dedicated himself to learning the sport.
Some say influencer boxing is killing the sport. Others say it's saving it. And the truth? It's complicated. Jake Paul is breaking records. The biggest live gate outside of Vegas, massive PPV numbers, and an audience boxing hasn't seen in years. But there's a cost. Because every time the line between sport and spectacle blurs, boxing loses a little piece of itself.
Biggest live gate, 18.1 millions in U.S. boxing history outside of Las Vegas. A phenomenal night. I'm sorry I didn't knock him out though, guys.
Shut the fuck up. It was crazy when we talked about.
After I seen him a little bit tired, I didn't want to put too much hurt on him, but I wanted the fans to get a good experience. But there was a point where all of my aggression and like super violence and like I'm gonna knock this guy out and show him, it went away when I wasn't getting hit much at all. And
fans want excitement, but they also want honesty, real competition, real stakes, real boxing.
Mayweather and Roy Jones Jr. are calling for a return to that authenticity, the values that built the sport in the first place. But Jake Paul represents the new era. Loud, profitable, and unpredictable. So now the question isn't just about Jake Paul or Tyson or Mayweather. The question is bigger. Can boxing evolve without losing its soul?